Hi guys, good morning. So today I will say you one tip or one life hack. We can say that. Why? Because it's a story when I buy the second Camry 2005. Then after around 6 months, the starter failed because when I try to start, it won't start. Maybe sometimes if you what say after too many crankings, it is started. So I gone to the I'm in UAE, so I gone to the mechanic and they said that okay, so your starter is in trouble, it's jammed or something like that. Okay, when we hammer it with some wood or any sticks to the starter, it is starting. So I said to the mechanic, okay, you change. It's like a 200 280 dirham for the starter. Okay, you can say 50 or 60 US dollar, and the labor also additional. Then I added the used one. So then after that also again after 6 months it fails. Maybe most of you are experienced with the same thing. Okay, so we started motor, it's failed when we replace it with the used scrap one. Then after around 6 months, maybe within 1 year, again it fails, and again another scrap and the labor, etc. It will come. So again it failed. Then after that I changed it to the newer one. Okay, so when the shop owner said this one is manufactured in Japan, Mitsu brand, I didn't hear anything before, and it is Toyota Lexus ES300, and it's like that. Okay, so they didn't given any warranty. Then after that I changed it again after 6 months or uh, 6 months or 9 months. Again it failed because I hear that maybe 2 or 3 days before it fails, I hear some winning noise from inside the engine bay. Then it started, but it's something lazy. I didn't think that it is an abnormal. Why? Because it's the new one, expected new one. So then I understand that okay, then there is a problem. So I opened I removed the starter motor. Then I took apart. Then we can see that these are the starter motor parts. These are the pinion that is engaging with the flywheel, and these are the uh, planetary gears or the sun gears. Okay, so this also fine, nothing problem. And you can see this one, the core, it is broken, it is damaged. So I need to replace this one. And when again I checked the relay, uh, the solenoid for the starter, it's also failed. It's the I don't know what happened because it's not working. Okay, the magnets and everything is fine. These are the magnets for the starter motor, and that everything is looks fine. But there is a problem because you can see that this uh, where the carbon brushes are engaging, that side is burned, so that's why the carbon brushes also worn out. Okay, so I didn't wait. I had the old one, you know, that I brought from the scrap, that old one, old alternator, sorry, old starter. That one I already replaced the uh, brushes. Okay, I replaced the brushes by itself, and just greasing these parts inside, maybe here the pinion gears, etc. And this new carbon brushes installed. Then I added to the system, it's fine, now it's working. Okay, and when I thoroughly checked the new one, the seller said the new one, that also remanufactured. It's not the new one, but it's remanufactured. When we thoroughly check it, I can see that these all are used. Okay, so better whenever your starter motor fails, you can check for the carbon brushes if it is worn out firstly, and mostly you have to replace the carbon brushes because it's the carbon brushes in the UAE Toyota original. It's I brought it from one dealer. It's 35 dirham only, so that's very cheap. And if you know a little bit, you can also by itself you can replace the carbon brushes, and you can replace the starter motor also but when you are replacing the starter motor with the new brushes, it will go on. Why? Because it's the original starter motor from your by manufacturer, and you can expect it will run. And another reason the scrap or the used starter motors are failing, because why? Because whenever we are buying the used one, they are not changing any carbon brushes, so it's already worn out by the carbon brushes, and when again we are using, then it will eventually it will fail. So it's not the problem related to the motor. Why? Because it is only related to the wear and tear of the carbon brushes. So better you have to check for the carbon brushes by yourself or with a mechanic. Then after that you think about the replacing the starter motor. Okay, it's a lively uh, tip. Why? Because it will lose money, and also same time you will hang around in some places. Okay, so better you have to think before it's going out. It will make any trouble. Okay, and any comments or any suggestions or any related to the Camry or Toyota, I will expect. Okay, thank you very much.